Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to online support program by APSACS Road Class 8. This is week 6 and we are discussing chapter 1 which is fundamentals of computing. The objective of today's video lecture, after watching this video lecture you will be able to learn about the careers in IT field, like different types of jobs in IT field. For example, software engineering, hardware engineering, graphic designer, network administrator, data administrator, and many more. We will discuss them in detail. In previous lecture, we discussed the role of computer in our daily life, and we discussed different fields of life in which computer is being used, which are education, business, defense, media, manufacturing. We discussed how computer is being used in all these fields. Careers in IT fields. IT stands for Information Technology, which refers to anything related to computing technology such as software engineering, programmer, system analyst, etc. Computing technology means the technology that is related to the use of computer and their applications, the study of computer science and its applications in different fields. Now, computer is being used in every field of life. So different companies and many multinational companies, even national companies, have IT department for the management of computer related problems and issues, and they are often different types of jobs for the students who are studying computer subjects in different fields, and different types of jobs are available in IT field. Some of them will be discussed in this lecture in further slide. The first one is software engineer. Basically, software engineer is the highly skilled person in IT field. IT stands for Information Technology, and his responsibilities involves the analysis. Analysis means gather information, investigate a problem, observe anything. So software engineer responsibilities involve analysis and then design, make a shape, design on the computer, implementation mean execution of the plan, and maintenance of computer software means software engineer will first analyze the software of the system, observe about the software, and he will gather information about the software. Then he will design the new software for the updation of that particular software, and then he will execute the new software. And after the execution, obviously sometimes new bugs occur in the new system, then he will also maintain all those new bugs in the computer software. Basically, software engineer has in-depth knowledge of computer languages and management of software. He has the ability to create different types of software, and he can maintain those softwares and repair those software in case of crash. If we divide it in further types, it has programmer, and the second one is system analyst. So let's discuss them. Programmer and system analyst. System analyst, it is a person who study or analyze the old system. If we are going to update the system, he analyze the old system, he will gather the information about the whole system, and he will suggest the updating, how that system will be updated. He gathers the information about the system, and suggest the type of hardware and software for the solution of the problem, which software will be used for that organization and which type of new hardware will be used for the solution of that particular problem in an organization. And then he writes a report for the further implementation. He will submit that report to that particular organization in which he was analyzing the system. And then the programmer, the person who knows the computer languages and write the code for making software. He will follow the report written by the system analyst for the creating of new system or the updating the system of an organization. If the organization is going to launch a new software, obviously then he will write the new code, and if the organization is going to update the previous software, then programmer will maintain and repair their previous system based on the report of system analyst. So system analyst observe and study the system in an organization, and the programmer, he will write the code for the making of new software. The next one is hardware engineer. It is a person who has in-depth knowledge of computer hardwares, input-output devices, processing devices, storage devices, and he knows how those computer hardware devices work. He designs and manufactures computer hardware, how that hardware should look like and how that hardware will work, and he will manufacture that particular computer hardware. And he knows how hardware components like circuits work, how current flows in the components of the computer. The next one is network administrator. He is the person who is responsible for the management of computer network. He installs the network, then after installation he will configure that network, and then if a problem occur in the network, he will also maintains the network in an organization. These are all the duties a network administrator will perform in an organization. He has expertise in communication devices. Communication devices means modem, LAN card, switch, router, etc. And he also assigns username and password to user in the network to protect his network against illegal authorization. The next one is database administrator. The person who is responsible for the management of database is called database administrator. Basically he designs the database, then he implements mean installs the database, and then he will maintain the database. If any problem occur in that database, he will solve that problem. So these are the basic three duties of the database administrator. And he has expertise in databases, how data is stored and retrieved from database, mean how you will get response from the database. We send different types of queries and then the system reply us with some information. He is also responsible for the security of the data and performance of the data. He will make sure that the data is secure and no unauthorized person can access that particular data for illegal use. The next one is web designer. Web designer is a person who has knowledge of web languages, the languages which are used to build websites and web pages like HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and CSS, Cascade, Style Sheet, and then jQuery, which is a library of Java. Web designer builds the web pages and websites, as I already told you. A website may contain text, image, audio, video, clips, and different other material. An example of website is www.youtube.com. You all are familiar with this website, and most of the web designers work as a freelancer, means they work remotely through home. They only need a laptop and a live internet connection. Your task, you have to solve the exercise question number 3, which is part 4. You will solve that question in your notebooks, loose sheets, and then you will differentiate between system analyst and information security analyst. System analyst, I have discussed it, and information security analyst, you will study it from your book and you will make points, and then you will differentiate that what is the difference between system analyst and information security analyst. The next one is you have to describe the job of multimedia designer. It is also given in your book. I have skipped it. The next one is you have to write few lines about computer teacher field, that what are the responsibilities of computer teacher, who is a computer teacher, how it works, and different other things. So this was the video lecture for your week 6. I hope you all must be doing fine, and don't forget to subscribe and share this channel for the updated video lectures with your friends and other family members. Good luck. Allah Hafiz.